Hello beautiful people, this is the first video on the S5 Mark II Lumix. I have no idea how this camera works. No, I'm not gonna say I have no idea. I'm a Sony user. I purchased this camera because I saw it was not that expensive, especially when you see all the features. So I'm a new Lumix S5II user. I know Lumix has a good community, so hopefully someone is gonna let me into the family. So this is just the basic kit. I have an ND filter in front of the lens. This is as wide as I can get. So I bought the camera with the 20 mil. Hopefully you can see me. I'm gonna crank my ISO. I'm going to do this live so you can see how everything is going. So this is me standing. Hopefully the autofocus is working. I've been looking forward to test this camera. I heard the autofocus is good. As a Sony user myself, FX30, FX3, A7 III, A7R II, I've always been using Sony when it comes to video. I used to shoot with Canon, just like everybody else here. So this is my first Lumix. I used to shoot with the GH4 back in the days, but I rented the camera. What I remember about the Lumix is the IBIS. So the IBIS is just crazy. The battery life also used to be crazy. And also the first shoot that I did with the GH4, I was impressed to see the codec of the file, the crispiness of the files. I was like, wow, this small camera lasts a lot when you shoot a music video. I was shooting on a gimbal. I felt like my camera was flying like a drone. So this is my S5II. I'm going to show you what I have around here. I want this review to be just basic. I want you to follow me around and understand this is my first time using this camera. So here I'm using the 20-60. This lens is a kit lens, but I'm starting to love this lens based on what I saw. This is my first time to turn on this camera and to start filming anything. I'm filming this in 4K, so I'm reading this 4K 422 25p. Yeah, so hopefully the autofocus is good. I'm going to disappear. I think it's going to focus on the back, coming back on the screen. You got that little bokeh here. That lens can also be close up. So the autofocus, let me know what do you think. Is it fast enough? I heard when you talk with your hand, it focuses on your hand. I need to find a solution. Now it's coming back on my face. So I have my sensitivity on, I think it's -1. And I have my speed or the tracking at 0. So that's the only change that I did. In terms of color, I'm using, so this camera came with one LUT inside. Maybe I'm going to deactivate the LUT, so just to show you what you can get straight from the camera. So there we go. Now we have just a Cine D. Hopefully the colors are looking good. This is just when you buy the camera, you take it out straight. Let me see, I'm gonna wear my hat to see if the focus is gonna work well. So I hide my face, there you go. So what's good about this, as I can see here, let me crank my, so as a Sony user, knowing, I don't know if the camera is recording, there is no any red dot. Not like I used to have it on all my Sony cameras, but if you used to shoot with the FX30 and FX3, you know when recording, you're recording. Something is red on top of you. Hopefully you have it on this camera. I don't know, I have no idea. This is just what you get. I love the autofocus. I think it's responding fast. My hand is in focus. And mind you, I have an ND filter on top of it. So I don't know if it's slowing down the fact that you have an ND filter. I don't think so, but yeah, just so you know, this is how fast the autofocus is responding. So I'm gonna jump back to the frame. Bam, this is me coming back. Was it good? I don't know why people are so obsessed with having faster autofocus, as if you're going to shoot a race. If you're a person that wants to shoot a race, like a car race, maybe you should adjust the camera that you should buy based on what you're shooting. But if you're just a guy who's doing interviews, YouTube videos, traveling, doing some documentary, somebody like me, I think you're not gonna believe me, but I still use my A7 III. I also use my A7R II as a backup camera. I'm gonna show you some images back to back. I'm gonna show you some FX3, FX30, A7R II. I don't think you will notice the difference. So this is just for anybody out here trying to be obsessed with the gear. You know, YouTube, people always talk about, let me zoom in, play with this lens to see what I can get with the bokeh here. So I'm too close. I'm gonna bump okay. This is the autofocus still working? Am I still in focus? How is this working? What I do backlighting with my shiny head. Is my autofocus working fast? This is a real life test. This is not one of those talk fast to the camera. This is real life. Just me outside in a park. Hopefully you can hear me. I love what I'm seeing in the viewfinder. No, in the screen. So you have human autofocus activated. So when you can see my head, I have the box. When my head disappears, I have the whole body. So this is good. So let me go back and see if I'm still in focus. So hopefully here I'm supposed to be in focus. So I'm just gonna run away and come back and see if it picks my body and not the back. And I'm still using since this is, let me just see how much, what's my aperture. The aperture is f4.6. So 4.6, standing here out of frame. I'm gonna walk back in frame, standing here. Let me know if I'm in focus. I'm not gonna be in the center. I will see if it's working because I selected the, you know, the focus area where you can put the little guy on the side. So I don't know, I cannot see. I still don't have the Lumix app. I heard it's a really good app. I have my Sony app, which works really good. So hopefully the Lumix app is also working really good. So don't be obsessed with the gear. So you're gonna ask me, why did you buy this camera then? If you're so good with the Sonys, what's the point? The point is, I wanna have something that I can rely on. You know, when I use my FX3, FX30, I can rely on it. But now when I'm using the A7 III or R2, because sometimes I feel like when it's overheating, because I shoot a lot of videos outside, I travel many times to African countries. Sometimes it's humid, it's really hot. Even the African country, the weather can get really hot, but the wind, it's still present. So yeah, it can get hot, but it's nice, okay? So this camera is just gonna serve me as, hopefully as a C camera or B camera. Maybe it's gonna turn out to be a A camera. So let me know in the comment, what is the best lens for this camera as a Sony user? What would you advise me? I'm not gonna invest too much expensive lenses into this system because, as I said, this is gonna be mostly vlogging camera, this type of content, because I travel a lot. I give my feedback to places that I go. I think this set here is perfect. So I have this on a small Manfrotto tripod. I have a DJI microphone. I have this, I have two batteries. I have the 20 to 60. I have an ND. I think this has 3 stops. For now, I'm good. So this is just basic. I don't think I'm gonna make this as an A camera. This is a native glass. I didn't want to take anything because people were telling me you could use some EF glasses, because all of us, I think as photographers, we all used to have EF glasses. So I chose to buy this 20 to 60. It looks good. It's heavy. I like how it feels. I mean the lens and also the body. The body is in perfect condition. Just playing again here with the autofocus. Just love how it's responding, how it's fast. Okay guys, so this is a vlog. Hopefully the vlog, the speed, the autofocus speed is also good. What I'm doing here, there is no way I'm going to shoot any time soon a video where you see me bouncing around like this. So when you do autofocus comparison to see if it's faster, please do not do those crazy things. I'm not a person that shoots faster moving subject. I'm mostly on a tripod, sometimes on a small tripod walking. So I'm never gonna walk around and chase somebody, okay? You can create the bokeh with this 3.5. I'm never gonna be this close. Hopefully my face is looking all clean because Europe is burning right now. It's hot, okay? It's 42 degrees Celsius. What's that for you Americans? Maybe 105, 120? I don't know. It's fucking hot here. So my face is probably a mess. I have things all over my face, but you get what I mean. If you get closer, it creates this nice bokeh. The screen is nice. I don't know how many lumens you have here. I mean, there are just so many things. I can see the scopes. There are just so many things, so many informations that I have here. And also the codecs, man. Damn, you have open gate. What I think about open gate, I'm not a big fan of open gate because I can just, if I want to shoot in vertical to have more quality, I can just do this, you know. I don't know why you get so hyped with the open gate. I mean, I understand the fact that you can just go from 6K to whatever K you want, but I used to do vertical video with my 1080p camera. And now that we have full 4K, like 4096 by 3008 something, even with the 384 to 2160, I can do a nice crop in full HD and I'm happy. So I'm not overhyped with the open gate, the fact that you can shoot a 4.3 and zoom it and blah, blah, blah. Maybe in some cases, some people, based on what you do, maybe it's going to be useful. But for me today, I don't see why it's going to be any useful because most of my clients are podcasters. I shoot in many podcast studios. So I have been doing this with my 4K cameras just fine. I don't need an open gate for that. If I want to shoot vertical content, I have thousands of clients, not thousands of clients. I have thousands of videos shot in vertical. Many clients nowadays, especially when you do a launch product, most of the time people always shoot vertical. There is no way I'm gonna waste that much memory to shoot in 6K just to be able to fucking crop it, just shoot in fucking vertical. So hopefully one day I'm gonna have the need to shoot in 6K, but for now, open gate, I have it. At least I have it. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you can, if the focus is still tracking me. So I have a huge sun. Let me just crack down my ISO all the way to, okay, because I'm using this in Cine D, I have the minimum ISO here is 640. And I still have my shutter speed at 50. Luckily I have my ND. Hopefully it's strong enough. I don't know. Maybe let me just close the aperture a little bit too. Let me close the aperture all the way to 5. So I don't know if the autofocus is keeping the job because I have a huge sun on the back, but this is what you get. So this was the last test of the Lumix S5 Mark II. This situation, it's not easy to focus. If it's focusing, then I'll give it a pass. I'll say that you are the GOAT. So if you have this situation here, if it's working, I'm gonna go back and see if it's still finding my face or it's tracking something else. Stay here on the side, giving this camera a hard time, coming here and boom. I'm gonna see this on the bigger screen and see if it's working. So I'm coming closer. As I can see, I think it's working. So this camera is a beast. You see, I have a huge sun here. It's 7 p.m. The sun is popping right now. And it's in vlog. I can't really see what the fuck I'm doing. Hopefully it's good, okay? So just to show you the difference, if I'm standing on this side of the light, see, I'm just overexposed. So I think that was it. Thanks if you made it to the end. I'm gonna do more videos of this camera. A lot of people are here, so nobody's happy to see me filming. So keep in touch. Thank you, and bye. I don't know why I'm filming this place. I just wanted to show you something else. So just a boring day here in the south of France.